For decades, we've all been obsessed with the console wars, PlayStation versus Xbox versus Nintendo. But what if I told you the real fight for the future of gaming isn't happening on your TV at all? Today, we're going to look at why a totally different kind of console is quietly taking over. So, let's dive in.
I mean, think about it. For what, 40 years now, the console war has always been about the same old thing. A little better graphics, slightly faster load times. It's a cycle we all know. But what if that entire conversation is just missing the point? What if the main event has already moved to a whole new arena?
Because, see, standalone virtual reality, well, it isn't just some accessory anymore. This is a massive leap. It's a completely new platform that's blowing up the whole idea of a traditional TV-tethered console. And it's doing it by completely rewriting the rules on 3 key fronts.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about the elephant in the room, money. Everyone kind of thinks VR is this super expensive niche hobby, right? Well, if you actually look at the numbers, you'll see that idea is getting turned completely on its head.
This number right here, this is what's shaking everything up. $299. That's the starting price for the Meta Quest 3S, and it makes true next-gen gaming more accessible than it has ever been. But, believe it or not, that sticker price is just the beginning of the story.
And this is where you've got to look at what's called the total cost of ownership, because it's a huge deal. See, a console's price tag is really just a down payment. To get the most out of a shiny new PS5 Pro, you need a high-end 4K TV, which can easily tack on another $1,000, maybe more. The Quest 3S, though, it is the console and the screen all in one. It's built right in. So the bottom line is your real cost to get into a top-tier console setup could be over $1,300, while for VR, it's just that initial $300.
And the savings don't just stop at the hardware. The games themselves are just way more affordable. While those blockbuster AAA console games are now hitting $70 a pop, most of the amazing games and experiences in VR, they're like less than half that price. Your entertainment budget just goes so much further.
So, okay, it's cheaper to get into, but what can you actually do with the thing? Well, let's move on to our second point, because this is where VR has evolved way beyond just being a gaming machine. Really, you should stop thinking of it as just a gaming device. It's more like a spatial media console. It's your own private movie theater with a screen that feels like it's 100 inches wide. It's a serious fitness machine. It's a place to hang out with friends. Heck, with virtual monitors, it's even a tool to get work done. It's this all-in-one device that you can also take anywhere.
And this quote, it just perfectly nails how versatile these things are. You can be on a plane, put on a movie, and feel like you're in your own private cinema. But, and this is the cool part, because of the mixed reality cameras, you're not totally caught off. You can still see what's happening around you so you won't miss the flight attendant coming by. It sounds like a small thing, but it's a huge leap in practicality that a console just can't touch.
Okay, so we've talked cost, we've talked versatility, but the third reason, honestly, this is the most important one. And it's something you can't just put a price tag on. It's about a feeling.
It's this feeling called presence. It's that spooky gut feeling that you're actually there, inside another place. A console gives you this amazing window to look through, right? Well, VR puts you on the other side of that window. You're inside the world itself. And that changes everything.
The simplest way to put it is this. With a console, you watch the hero go on an adventure. In VR, you are the hero. Your body becomes the controller. It's the difference between just watching something happen and actually being there, where your own physical movements change the world around you.
Just think about what that actually means for a second. It's not about pressing a button to reload anymore. No, you're physically grabbing a clip, slamming it into your pistol, and aiming down the actual sights. That kind of physical interaction creates a level of tension and realism that a controller, well, it can't even come close.
So when you put it all together, the price, the what you can do with it, the pure experience, a really clear picture starts to form. This isn't just another small step forward. This is a whole new ballgame.
So what's the big takeaway here? What's the final verdict? Well, it means that how we measure the value of a gaming console has completely changed. It's not just about the price or what it can do anymore.
Look, VR is winning because, first, it's just way cheaper to get started, period. Second, it's so much more versatile. It's your movie theater, your gym, your social hub, and most importantly, it gives you a level of immersion, that feeling of presence, that consoles just physically cannot replicate. It's not just a better screen, it's a fundamentally better experience.
So in the end, the shift is pretty clear.
Traditional consoles were all about perfecting the art of watching amazing worlds from your couch. This new generation of VR, it invites you to get off the couch and actually step into those worlds. The future of how we interact with entertainment is here. The only question left is, are you going to stay on the outside looking in, or are you ready to step inside?